Let's talk about how we can literally waste our life away if we don't pay attention to this. And so we know that negative thoughts are addicting, and that when we go into that cycle of thinking negatively and focusing on the drama of life or how people mistreated you, or oh, look at Zima running over here. Hi, baby. We can spiral. We can spiral real quick and just make that like our life mission to just think about something. And then we're like, no, we gotta go deeper. We were disrespected. We were not thought of. We were whatever. And the mind, it's like, it's such a interesting machine, right? And we have to ask it the right questions in order for it to give us the answers that we truly want. If we just ask the default setting questions, then we're going to get the answers that could potentially ruin our life. Because when we spiral and when we think about something over and over and over and over and over that is not of high vibration, we're lowering our vibration. And then we might do other things that lower our vibration. We might talk to other people and then, like really get pissed. We might drink alcohol or overconsume something or do other things that will then lower your vibration. Hi, coming in hot, Diva. What is up with you, girl? Oh my gosh, she's ready for her dinner. She's such a diva. I have something in my eye as well. And so, really something in my eye. Sorry. And so then we lower our vibration. And then we're attracting other things, other people's thoughts. If we're not of our truth, of our highest truth, and of a high vibration, we're then susceptible to taking on other people's thoughts that are matching that vibration. I've talked about this before, but it's like when I would go doing my commute on my way from LA back to Orange County and back and forth, being in LA traffic, I would notice, because I wasn't happy in my job. I wasn't happy with how things were going. And so I would be in a low vibration. I'd be thinking about how I felt mistreated on that work day and how, I was feeling undervalued in my job and all these things. And then I would be thinking other like very anxious and odd thoughts. And I had this moment of awareness where I was like, I'm literally picking up the thoughts of all these other people here also I have to show you Pablo. Pretty sure this is Pablo here. Oh, now you're trusting me. When I was just petting him a few minutes ago, his ears were going back the whole time, and I think he was kind of like, who are you? Because this is a guy's jacket that I'm wearing that was given to me a while ago, but maybe it still smells like that, and he has some triggers. He's one of the 5 horses that we rescued with the help of you guys, so thank you so much for that. So when we're in that low vibration state, then we're taking on thoughts of other people, and then we're thinking these thoughts of other people, of ourselves, of our worst answers we could give ourselves, because we're asking ourselves the worst questions, like, why does my life suck so much? Why do they mistreat me so much? Why do I get so underpaid? Why do I blah, blah, blah? And then we're thinking these other people's thoughts, and then we're creating that reality as our own. We're starting to repeat them over and over and over, and then we're starting to build the muscle memory of them within our brain. So then we start thinking that those are literally our thoughts, and those are really our reality. And then we're going to shift matter. When you shift your field, when you change your mind, you change your field, you change matter. And so you're literally changing your perceived reality. So it's very, very, very important to stay in your natural state and to notice when you get out of it. And when you spiral and you go down these moments of like the world coming in on you, again, negative thoughts can be addicting. So it's important to face that part of yourself and say, no, we're going to choose otherwise. And in doing that, you're firing together new neurons. You're taking that neuron of the spiraler, bad questions, undervalued, disrespected, whatever it is, and then you're wiring it together with something that does feel good. So you need to have a list and a knowledge and understanding of what does raise your vibration, and how can you quickly wire in something that is going to change your your mind and then change your life pretty much. And so personally for me, I keep going back and forth with spiraling about this thing going on in my life, and to the point where I never really have before. And I think because I'm vulnerable, I have other things going on in my life that I'm processing and that I felt that I got to a good place with, but because they're still so fresh and so on the surface, I feel very easily able to go down that spiraling route where I'm just like, oh, I give in, and then I'm like, all the things, jet lag plus hormonal things for the month, plus all this change, and so much going on. And so then I spiral, and so then I'm catching myself. And today I caught myself in it. I was like, I really don't want to go down that path of thinking like that. It doesn't feel like me. That's what I was telling my therapist. I was like, it really just does not feel like me. But it's also my gift, because we've opened a new layer from my perceived reality. Things were so good for so long, and then this thing that was really raw came up. In order for me to go to the next level of my own perceived reality, and I have a choice with this. I can either take it one way, where so this beautiful rain, and we got Vector coming. Yeah, baby. So I have a choice, right? I have a choice to either let it become me, or to let myself grow from it, to move through it, to expand because of it. Right, Vector? And that's what I chose. And so I not even really consciously chose this action, but it just happened. My best friend and I had a FaceTime. She just had a baby, and just talking with her and seeing her baby and catching up and all that. After it, I immediately felt, everyone's a little antsy right now. I know, you guys, it's almost dinner time. I immediately felt better. I felt like myself again, and I wired in like, everything's fine. Everything's fine, and there's always a solution. And even if things are falling apart or changing or getting redirected, we're going to be okay. We're going to be better than ever, just to let it happen and to not get consumed by the chaos, but to allow it to birth new. And so this is Guapa here. She was also part of the fundraiser for 5. And so the last time I really felt kind of like engulfed, is that the word I want to use, by the chaos, was when I was broken down in Austria on the side of the road. No, don't, that's my ring. Let go, please let go. Thank you. Rude. I was broken down on the road for 3 days, and I had plans to be in Norway, and I had plans to, keep traveling, doing van life, and that whole event brought me back here to the farm, which then led me to saving this horse, and that horse, and Ladybug over there, and Wince over there, and Rosa, who's in that stall over there, because she got out today and took herself to the river. That's pretty much everyone I can remember right now. I don't know if I named 5. But anyway, that happened for a reason. That chaos happened for a reason, in order for all these beautiful things to happen. And so if you're moving through something challenging right now, just be in it. Move through it as best as you can. Feel what you need to feel. Cry when you need to cry. Do what you gotta do. Go scream in the forest. I was video chatting with one of my friends who's very conscious and just a really wonderful person to have in my life right now. And I was telling him, like, I just want to go into the forest and just go scream. And he was like, you should do that. You should really go do that. And so I was thinking about doing it today, but I guess I used the rain as an excuse, and I was feeling much better anyway. And so just observe what you need to observe in your thoughts, and make sure that you're taking responsibility for where your thoughts are. Because as you start to rehearse things like we're talking about, it will change your reality. So you might as well rehearse things that you want in your reality. Rehearse the thoughts that you want to be your thoughts. It is that simple, and it doesn't feel so normal when you're doing it for the first time, or the first time in a while. But as soon as you do it and do it and do it, those thoughts become normal for you. That becomes your normal. That becomes how you handle stressful things in your life, and how you handle conversations, and how you handle, holding yourself accountable, holding yourself in a room, holding yourself, when you're just alone. And so that's why I have the program 21 Days to Rewire Your Mind. It's all about rehearsing. It's all about visiting your chosen timeline every single day, visiting that version of yourself that you desire to be, that is your truth, that is your potential. And in the other exercises that are offered daily, we do EFT tapping, we do different things to help support those subconscious beliefs that are coming up that are saying, this isn't possible. And then you just kind of alchemize it and alchemize it and alchemize it so that you literally do become that version of yourself that you desire to be. And then 21 Days to Know Your Divine Guidance is my other program. You go into your heart space every single day. You get to identify your angels and guides, build a relationship with them. You get other tools every single day to, start to really learn the language of your guides, learn the language of your higher self, of your intuition. Get to start asking questions from that heart-centered place and find what's really meant for you. From a young age, I never understood asking other people for advice, because then you're going to be living their life. You're going to be thinking their thoughts, their beliefs, and you have your own reason for being here on earth, your own mission for being here on earth, and it's all within here. And it's easier to get in here when you regulate your nervous system and rewire your mind and go on that journey alongside or before. I would usually recommend Rewire Your Mind and then Divine Guidance, and that's the order that I created the programs as well. And then if you want to work one-on-one with me, I have that available below as well. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.